Saudi tuk konaka, dajahao, hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I am answering your questions about what it is like living in Thailand, learning Thai. I had some questions. I put up a post on YouTube and Instagram and I've collated them all into this video. Excuse my voice, I do have a cold. It feels crazy to have a cold in Thailand because I'm like, it's so hot outside. I'm used to having a cold when it's freezing and miserable. Question 1, what is green curry, yellow curry, all of the red curries, all of the different coloured curries like in Thailand versus back in the UK? Is it the same or is it different? It is so much better here, obviously. In the UK, it's nice, but it's, I think, tailored to the UK palate. I went to Napa Thai restaurant for my birthday last year, which I made a video about, and that's a Thai restaurant in London, which is honestly the closest to authentic Thai food I have found in London. So I will link that below and I would definitely highly recommend trying that out. I would say the curries here, I feel are more coconutty, more spicy for sure, and it just, I don't know, it feels a lot fresher and nicer. So yeah, unfortunately what we're getting back home is not the real McCoy. We're being robbed. Question number 2, after living in Thailand for half a year, is it what you thought or is it different? I think living here for half a year, the time has flown by. It is definitely a lot easier to have lived here than I thought. I thought that when I got here, I was gonna have a huge culture shock. I thought I was gonna be like really missing home. I thought I was gonna be like, I can't do this. But honestly, I feel like I've really just kind of nicely integrated into society here. I feel like it's been so easy. Maybe speaking the language has helped a lot, because when I'm in situations where there are people who don't speak who don't speak English, I can then default into Thai. That has honestly helped me so much. I think the one thing that I did not expect, and I mentioned this in my culture shock video, was I thought English was more spoken in Bangkok than it is. There are certain areas where of course a lot of English is spoken, but so I live in a very, very touristy area, and there's the areas here where they're like, I don't speak English. But like I said, for me it's not a problem. Honestly, so far I'm loving it. And I'm also thinking actually of making a video of like things that I wish Thailand had versus things I wish London had from Thailand. So as in things that I wish each country could take from the other. So I'm thinking of making a video like that. Let me know if you'd like to see it. Question number 3. Weren't you learning both Chinese and Thai at one point, or is my memory messed up? 我会说中文，我学习中文的，不过因为我住在泰国，我不说中文很多，所以我觉得我开始忘了中文。我不开心，真的不开心。我需要练习我的中文，不过现在我没有很多朋友，我可以练习，我可以跟说中文，所以我可以练习。所以现在我只说泰语或者英语，因为在泰国我可以说英语，他们会明白。如果他们不明白，我会说泰语，对不对？ So yes, I am still speaking Chinese, learning Chinese. I just don't make videos about it purely because the focus of the channel is Thai life, Thai learning. So it'll be fun to make Chinese videos as well, but then I'm always like, oh, but if I make a Chinese video, then maybe you won't want to watch it because I never speak about Chinese stuff. It's all Thai content. So that's why you don't really hear me speaking. But I am still speaking and learning. Thank you for remembering as well. Thank you for remembering. Good memory. Number 4. Is it hard for you to understand Thai at a normal speaking speed when talking with native speakers? Yes. Of course. I'm lucky in the sense that I do a lot of stuff where I'm around a lot of native speakers who are speaking very quickly. So for example, I mentioned in my YouTube Can Learn Thai collab just recently that I do Muay Thai. At Muay Thai, only 2 of the trainers have a high level of English. The rest is very basic English, such as like left, right, that sort of thing. So I'll speak Thai with them, but sometimes I'll speak so fast and I'm so tired from training that my brain is lagging, okay? My brain is in 2020 and they're talking in 2025 and I'm just like, hang on, what's being said to me right now? I literally look at them like, I forget how to even speak because my brain is like trying to translate as they're saying it and it's just words are coming at me. So yeah, I do sometimes struggle when they're speaking very, very quickly. But I will say it's definitely improving. I'm getting a lot better because I don't understand everything all the time, but I'll understand enough to gauge the context, and then I can reply, or then I can be like, oh, just to check, did you mean this? Just so that I can understand. So yeah, it is hard when they speak very quickly, but I think that's the case in any language. Like right now, I feel like I'm speaking very quickly. I need to calm down. Why am I so excited? Jayen. Number 5. What made you want to learn Thai? So I touched on this in multiple videos. I honestly fell into this language. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. So I was learning Chinese, and that was my goal, was to be fluent in Chinese, to go to China one day, to live in China, work in China, do all of that good stuff. And then COVID hit, boom, everything stopped. I had a massive reality check. So I really had always wanted to travel, always wanted to live abroad, but I was very much, next year. COVID happened, my company closed, in terms of the offices closed, we had to work from home. I suddenly had so much free time on my hands, because everything I did after I nearly said after school then. Everything I did after work was shut, couldn't do anything. And I got bored, I got very bored. And then at the same time, I was like, oh, I should learn another language. I could learn Korean or Japanese. It's similar to Chinese, it might be easy to pick up. And then, I'm gonna let you into a little secret here. I don't think I've revealed this part of the story before. I'm gonna let you in. I was watching Netflix and I saw this Thai show called Sotus, and I was like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And I read it and it was like, what was it? It was like, when a boy is being hazed at his university, can he find common ground with his enemy? Or something like that. I was like, ooh, drama. And then I had no idea about BL, any of that stuff. So I watched it on Netflix, and I was watching it, I was like, hang on. Am I seeing sparks? Am I seeing love between these two? Also, apparently this shows my age. Oh, what is it? It's meant to be like this. You know what? I'm not even gonna embarrass myself. Am I seeing love between these two characters? And then I realized, oh, okay, what is this? So I was like, is there a sequel? And then I fell into the rabbit hole of the BL world, happily residing in there now. And I was like, oh, I actually quite like the sound of this language. I was like, wonder what Thai's like to learn. Because I had been to Thailand twice already. So I was like, maybe I could learn Thai. That'd be quite fun. That's when I made my 30-day Thai challenge. And so I did it for 30 days. And I was like, oh, well, COVID's not over yet. Let me do maybe, 30 days versus, I think it was like 3 months. I was like, I'll continue it. Maybe COVID would be done by then. COVID wasn't done. I had like really got into learning Thai. And then I was like, oh, I'll do it until the end of lockdown. And then my sort of goalpost kept moving, and I kept studying, and now I'm in Thailand. Like, I don't understand that jump, but here we are. I honestly did not expect to be learning Thai or to be living in Thailand right now. Like, this was never part of my plan. If you'd have told me China, I'd have been like, yeah, of course, but Thailand, no. So honestly, when I say I thank God, because he has a greater plan, and this was his plan for me. So we'll see what happens next. Next question. Did you get over your English accent when speaking Thai, or is that still an issue for you? I have an accent when speaking Thai for sure. Like, if you didn't look at me and I speak Thai, you'd be able to be like, foreigner. But I like to think I don't have an English accent, because whenever I ask my friends, like, when I speak Thai, can you tell where I'm from? They're like, no, we just know that you're a foreigner. We don't know where you're from. So I like to think that I don't have an English accent, but I think I probably do. Because there are some words that are just very hard to not default into English for, but I do try to make everything Thai. So for example, if I'm speaking Thai and I come across a word, let's imagine, okay, let's say apartment, because I'm in my condo right now. So if I was like, oh, how do you say apartment? Instead of being like, oh,พูดยังไงดี apartment, I might try and be like, oh,พูดยังไงดี apartment. Because I hope that by putting it in a Thai accent, they can sometimes understand more what I mean. Because honestly, like, this is true, there are some Thai words and loan words from English, and if you say it in an English accent, they're like, I have no idea what you're saying. What is this word? But if you say it in a Thai way, they're like, I got you. Yeah. Me and you, we got you. I try and I hope that I don't have a very strong English accent, but I know I do have an English accent. And to be honest, for me, I'm okay with that. I don't mind having an English accent as long as my tones are on point, my grammar is correct, and you can understand me. That's my main focus at the moment, because you know, your girl is lacking in that department. Next one. Thais say that rolling the R's is a formal way of speaking. Is it all R's? Do you even roll the R's in daily conversation? See, I've heard this. Personally, I don't roll R's. I have started to accidentally drop R's, or not drop R's, but do an L sound. So sometimes when you hear Thai people speak, they make an L sound instead of an R sound. So like, for example, arai is like a rai. Also, I'm over emphasizing here, by the way, guys. But sometimes I'm like alai, or like, again, over emphasizing to the la instead of ra. And I've noticed that sometimes I started doing that myself, which is not good. Okay, I need to stop. I've not heard anyone naturally roll their R's. I've only ever heard it if people are joking. Like, for example, crab, like that. And they like really emphasize and exaggerate the R. But to be honest, me personally, I've not really heard people do it in daily conversation. It's more if they're joking, wanting to really emphasize something, be over the top, be OTT. Arrai. Arroi. And then the final question. Do Thais call mixed race people Farang? Farang too? Or is that exclusively a word for white appearing people? Are you called Farang? And are you okay with it? Okay, so yeah, Farang is, in my experience, mainly for white people, white appearing people. And when it's non-white people, so I'm talking other Asians or like other ethnic minorities outside of Asia, then they normally will say Dang Shat, which is like foreigner. But Dang Shat can also be used for Farang as well. That's what I've heard in my experience. And I have also studied that apparently some people will call black people Farang Dam, but I've not heard that myself, to be honest. But that's what I learned, so if I ever hear it, then I know what it means. And then so in relation to mixed race people, so mixed race, I would be Dang Shat, my 9 to the 10. So for example, I was at a Thai sauna and someone was like, oh yeah, Khao Ben Dang Shat. That was about me, so say I was a foreigner. But they don't always, when I spoke to people, they don't always realise that I'm mixed race. I think most of them think that I'm just black. And then I'll be like, oh, Shan Ben Kon Lud Krung Ka, which means I'm half-blooded. And in Thai, that's completely normal. But for my people learning English, watching, do not say this. Do not say this in English. Do not call someone half-blooded or half-blood. No, 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 no. I'm half-blooded, so that's how I'll be called or referred to. Like I said, I don't get called Farang. Dang Shat, I am a foreigner. No issue there. Lud Krung, no issue there either for me personally. When it comes to Farang, because I know there is some controversy over is it offensive or is it not, I've not seen anyone be offended by it. Not saying that people aren't, but I've just not seen that. So I think it's an okay in general term. Those are the end of my questions. If you have any more questions you'd love me to answer, drop them in the comments and I can make a part 2 of a Q&A once I have enough questions. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their questions. This was very, very fun. That is the end of the video. Please do press like, share and subscribe to your friends, to your family. If you want to keep up with my journey and get some real-time reactions to stuff, follow me on Instagram. I do make TikToks, but like not often at all. But yeah, follow me on Instagram as always. And most importantly, have a very, very blessed day. And until next time, Sally Tuk Konaka. Zaijian. Goodbye, everyone.